14 amazing do's and don't of online dating hacks. Hey everybody, welcome to the Relation Rouge Men channel. Today, we want to talk about 14 important do's and don'ts of online dating. Make sure to watch until the end, because it's one of the most amazing hacks you have ever seen. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss more videos and much more. Online dating is now more typical than ever. Do you understand the most essential do's and don'ts of online dating that truly matter? Learn here. In the last numerous years, online dating has ended up being a relatively popular activity in the Western world. If you can bear in mind these do's and don'ts of online dating as you evaluate the waters with different men and gals, you will considerably lower your possibilities of needing to leave from or triggering your date to get a limiting order on you. Why not? And it resembles being out at the bar, other than that you can go to without being tired at work the next day. There are numerous prospective dates offered to you at the click of a mouse. Online dating, the do's and the don'ts. Real-world dating and online dating do share some resemblances because the factors for taking part in either are usually the same. Whether you have belonged to a dating website for a couple of years now, or have simply produced an account, you have most likely observed that online dating isn't precisely like dating in real life. There are some particular guidelines of rules you have got to follow when you're talking to and satisfying up with virtual strangers. The 7 do's of online dating. If you desire your online dating experience to be an excellent one, make certain you keep these 7 pointers in mind. They're easy and simple, however, these ideas are the distinction between a delighted experience and an uncomfortable one. Number 1. Meet in a public location. The individual you're speaking to on the other side of your computer system, tablet, or mobile phone screen might appear reliable, however, you have no concept if they are or not. Even if they do not wind up being an axe killer, it will be a lot easier to fend off any undesirable sexual advances if you fulfill them in public. Number 2. Inform a good friend or relative where you're going. This is very important for females to do, however, it's likewise crucial for males. A couple of ladies can be hazardous and weird 2-star. If you sense that your date might wind up being a bust, you can pull the old technique of asking your pal to call you after an hour with an emergency. Number 3. Usage your transport. Do not permit your date to choose you up, as this will leave you at the grace of an overall stranger who might wind up being smarmy. If you do not have your automobile, select a meeting point you can quickly get to on foot or by bike, bus, or taxi. Number 4. Be courteous if your date does not appear like what you anticipated. Getting mad and leaving is appropriate if you anticipated seeing a lady and a guy appear, or if your date is 400 pounds while in their photos, they looked 120. Do not be frustrated about the little modifications. All of us take our photos on our finest days, and on the day of the conference, your date might not be having theirs. If they have a pimple that wasn't present in their pictures, their stomach looks a little less toned, or they have a somewhat various hairstyle, do not instantly compose them off. Number 5. Bring cash. Even if you're a lady, you require to be prepared to pay your method. Numerous guys think that the guy must constantly spend for dates, and some ladies will offer to bear the expense if they have asked out a male. Some online daters think that it's every individual for themselves on the very first date because neither celebration understands each other. You might not understand what type you're fulfilling before you go, so make certain you have some money or a charge card on hand. Number 6. Focus on health. The truth that this even requires to be pointed out might amaze you, however. On numerous online forums, you will discover lots of stories about dates who have appeared in filthy clothing, with unbrushed hair, or reeking of body smell. Do not be among those individuals, even if you take place to operate at an untidy task. Not just will you have long shot at a second date, you might be teased on the web. Number 7. Thank your date for a great time. Among the worst things you can experience after a date is being left hanging, not understanding whether the other individual will ever speak to you once again. Some individuals believe that considering that they do not understand their online dates extremely well, that provides a free pass to simply vanish. You have to prevent doing that, as you truly do not understand when or where you'll come to the next. Even if you're not thinking about another rendezvous, call or text your date a thank you the next day. If you decrease and ask for a second date, they might get irritated in the beginning. However, ultimately, they'll be pleased you were in advance with them. The 7 do not of online dating. While the dose of online dating can guarantee that you have a fun time throughout the date, without running the risk of anything after the date, this list of 7 Ts can assist you to delight in a much better dating experience, and make an excellent impression. Number 1. Chat online for months before the conference. In some cases, frequently accidentally, the personality that a private present online is various from their character in the real life. If your romantic interest is a huge talker online, however is shy in public, you'd choose to discover that out quicker than later on, would not you? There are a couple of things more disastrous than talking with an individual on the web for ages, developing a relationship and a dream of what you believe they resemble, and after that having your dreams crushed when you lastly satisfy them. Number 2. Agree to go to a person or woman's house on the very first date. Under a lot of situations, you'll have no genuine concept of whether your date is reliable. Number 3. Send out indecent images before the conference. While it's reasonable that some individuals like to exchange hot images with a better half, do not send them to individuals whom you're simply talking with online. When once again, you do not truly understand these individuals. They might right away text your intriguing selfie to among their good friends, or publish it on a popular site like Twitter or Facebook. You do not wish to discover it, in all its magnificence, the day before a crucial task interview. Number 4. Bring good friends, relatives, or animals to date. Unless you have made some double dating plan, your date is about to satisfy you, not your friend, your mom, your kid, or your pet. There are some exceptions, such as if your date is happening at a pet park. However, normally, it must include simply the two of you. If you have got kids and you're not able to get a caretaker, you're most likely to bound at the minute to date at all. If you desire a buddy to come along for security factors, get them to hang out close by, however not with you. 5. If you're late, this reveals that you do not value your date's time. Plus, they might believe you're not revealing up and leave before you get a possibility to fulfill them. 6. Using clothing that reveals excessive skin will make a male or female date believe that you're simply a piece of meat, and individuals tend to get tired of one piece of meat quite rapidly. Even if you believe you'd like to hook up with your date at some point shortly, leave something to the creativity. Men, do not reveal up shirtless, even if it's the summertime. 7. Barrage your date with messages later. While it's great to thank your date for a great time, do not explode their phone or inbox with regular messages. If you're continuously attempting to talk with them, they might tire of you, and might even begin to see you as clingy, which is one characteristic that can trigger a budding relationship to head no place quickly. Strangely enough, online dating is a lot like speaking with for tasks. Each dater has lots of candidates to pick from, and it can be difficult to make simply one option. If you follow these 14 dating do's and don'ts, you'll be much more most likely to land yourself an excellent catch, rather than going through one awful dating experience after another. We also prepared a course with excellent content relevant to the relationship that will guarantee your success, and we put the link in the description. If you like to prepare it, which we strongly recommend, you can use the link in the description below to buy this great course and succeed in your relationship. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and like our video to support us and turn on notifications so you don't miss more videos. See you at the next video.